Hey guys, welcome to my Tiny Glade walkthrough with some gum chewing. Chewing Extra Spearmint. I'm going to put another stick of gum in my mouth and chew. Alright, so I'll walk you through what I have so far, and then maybe do a little building. So anyways, this is the front entrance. Spiral staircase. Coming up to the front here. The main tower. Or main guard tower, rather. Comes out the back. Go across the bridge. Then you're into the first residence. So we have these little flags hidden in the crags of the tower. Some windows. So there are passageways that run down these roofs all along. Some other windows, some washing, some little things of flowers. Flowers growing at the edges here. And then we have a small little courtyard with the door over here, going through the building, exiting out here. A really nice little courtyard. The tree and some flowers. Then you go through this door. You pass through. You come out this one. And then you pass along the bridge. You arrive at the main castle. So it has some, ornate windows at the front here. Flag designs. This little balcony. Support struts. There's double doors. Little windows that would allow for light to come into some of these floors. Kind of a large central tower. Maybe used as a special dining room or event room or something like that. And this is where a lot of the main residences. I still have to add in a lot of the decoration and such. Been working quite a bit on these roofs. Getting everything to kind of sync up nicely and look somewhat orderly. And then the aviary is over here. So you would enter into this tower. Come up to this door here. And then there's a spiral staircase going up to first a landing. I intend to furnish this a little bit as well. You can continue upwards. And you arrive here. And I imagine the king or the owner of this castle would keep a great collection of birds up here. You could open up these windows and maybe let them fly. Falcons and such. So that's what I've got so far. And yeah, I think we'll do a little bit of ornamentation. So this is ostensibly a sort of guardhouse, or first point of defense should the castle come under attack. So I think we'll put in sort of little economical arrow slits here. Bring that down a little bit. There we have another one right here. Let's try to make this a little more symmetrical. Almost like eyes. Maybe a third one in the center too. Maybe up above as well. Maybe this one's a little more developed. Should be able to add a third piece on, like that. Just trade this around then. Right there. And there. Nice bit of symmetry. Always like a bit of symmetry. And then there you go. A few flags. Can't go wrong with a few flags. Don't really like that though. What we could do, just expand this just a bit. Just a touch. Don't want to disrupt things too much. That should improve some of that clipping, I think. Yeah, there we go. Maybe just a bit more. Can we line that up? I think we can line that up. There we go. Real nice. Real nice. Then, just following the style of a lot of the other towers on the building. Put a little window there, just for some light. Now, obviously, this is not built for defense, but there were a lot of castles that were built that sort of had the aesthetic of defense, if that makes sense. I just tried to emulate some of the structures that real defensive castles would be equipped with. So that's sort of this purpose. Gives kind of an aura of a warrior culture, almost. Something like that. Anyways. Continue down a ways. Whoops. I like those. Little windows there. Perfect. Then, I am actually feeling a little balcony. That would be extremely appropriate. I think. Maybe right here is a nice little spot. Or in the corner. Yeah, right in this corner. Alright, so. I know. So indulge me. We'll give it supports. That's alright. I generally prefer not, but in this case, I think it'll look good. Bring it out just a little. Maybe shrink it just a bit. I'm going to line it up with these walls here. These struts coming down. Good. Let's get a set of doors. There we go. I love the double doors. I do wish I could prevent these vines creeping up, but that's a nice ambiance, I suppose. And, as long as we're at it, maybe we do make it a little bigger, huh? Why not? Be just a little spot to come out in the morning. Have a cup of coffee. Water your plants. Feel the day. Maybe it's a nice spread of flowers down here that the person could admire. Not quite that large. They tend to mold together if you put them too close. They're pretty, but I like to have a bit of order to my gardens. Maybe we'll get the beginnings of a little path started here. Put a little shrine back here, perhaps. I like this a lot. Maybe a lantern for nighttime. Yeah, I like that. Just a single window right here. Oh, it gets rid of the plants. That's unfortunate. Oh, it changes based on what I put here. Huh. This game has a lot of little interesting quirks like that. The things will just change based on what you place down. Yeah, little window right there. And then do a thing over here. We have a sort of jutting building that comes out of the wall there. I think that might be appropriate here. Well, maybe that does feel a little cluttered, actually. Perhaps we put that over here. Let's try something like that. Make it wide. Yeah. Right around there. I think I do want to have supports. I think that's appropriate. Just a little the other way. Try and get it parallel with the wall as well as we can. I think I do want the roof to come in. Not bad. But then twist is necessary, but for now, go here. Something like this. Something like that, I think. Similar process here. I'll be twisting this anyways. Please excuse the absence of whispering rambling while I get this lined up here. This is a delicate process. Just trying to get all the angles to sort of match, sort of look right. That's the beauty of this game. It just has to look right. Its function is in its form. Beautiful little design like that. Okay. You know what? As long as we're at it. Maybe it's a bit much. Over here. Over here. And do actually one big set of windows right there. In fact, I think we can get away maybe. Can't move that over anymore. Don't think I'm gonna be able to make it here. So, here's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna do doubles. That'll be fine. Come on now. There we go. And in fact, could do something fun. Still. Very nice. Very nice. I like that. Whole corner. Corner. Nice. Over here, a couple of simpler windows. A couple of these little guys here. Oops. Perfect abuches. Another set. Just like that. Okay. Okay. And then one here. Here. One in the center. I imagine this might be some kind of meeting hall, perhaps. Maybe the common dining room. This would be where you take your cigars or your wine after dinner. A couple nice big windows up here. Nice. Can't go wrong like that. Another one here. Maybe a couple more here. Why not? What else to do over here? Just keep going with this. Maybe at the ground level. For a room with a lot of windows. A lot of windows. All tight together. Oh. That's not quite looking right. So, what's happening here is we have a structure inside. It's to move. We do this. Is that the solution? That is. Does that look bad? Potentially. Can we get this as far as it'll go? Just short. Not quite. What we could do is expand this tower just a little. Just a little. Then we have our room full of windows. Each even have a little bit of breathing room, which I think is good. And you know what? This floor does too. It's a bit gratuitous, if I'm being honest. But a castle is a bit of a gratuitous thing. inherently, so I think I'm sort of justified. Besides, imagine this room. The big spiral staircase going right up the center. Look at these beautiful beams of light coming in. And like this. And then maybe get some lanterns between the windows here. Right there. Another right here. Just like that. I think. Something about it strikes me as strange. It would be obnoxious to light. But let's see how they look. Look at it now. Yeah, I think we should be having these up here, perhaps. Yeah, that's what was looking strange. And one more. Maybe. Right there. Show more over here. Sometimes it clips annoyingly. That's fine. Very nice. Huh. One right here. Maybe this is a signal to the birds where to return to at night. It's lit up very brightly. Probably have some kind of very long pole. The torch on the end to light those. Probably not an easy job. Oop. Get anything here? It's filled up pretty heavily. Just sort of the intention. I'll try and get this hallway figured out. Let's see. A few sets of doubles along here. A hallway passing from that room to another. You know what? Maybe they have a little kitchen section. If that's extremely appropriate. Maybe that's right here. Maybe even do another little extension. That in, put it down, extend it out, just a little bit, something like that. Bring it out, move over a little bit, move in. You know what? I think, don't do that. bring this up at such an angle that it meets the roof. Actually, let's think that through for a second. That's not entirely necessary. Could do instead. Something like this. How does that look? Is that appropriate? Not really. We want to be up like this, right? Right there. I think. Well, maybe this hallway reaches it, but then there's a stairway in the kitchen that goes down to the level for the main banquet hall. So, yeah, let's bring it up a little bit. Top of it up. Something like that. I'd like this to come in a little bit. That doesn't look too weird. Doesn't look too weird. Looks a little weird. But it's a price you might have to just pay. So they would have multiple chimneys for sure. There's one little oven on that side. Another set of ovens on this side. Maybe one open stove here. It's a little excessive. Probably don't need this side. Symmetry only goes so far. Definitely want a lot of windows. So this is the top level. I swear a lot of the food prep might get done. Actually, looking at it from that perspective, presumably, this would be the side of the kitchen where the food is made, and then it would be served downstairs to the banquet hall. So that being the case, let's bring these chimneys over here. That's the main stove. Here, right there. Line those up. And then open pit, open fire for stews and cauldrons and other things. Right there. There's no windows on this side. We would have windows down here, because this is the serving level. Maybe a couple nice arched windows here, just to allow light in during the day. And then this feels a little abrupt, but it's not the worst. Could pretty easily address that, I think. Something like this. Get it all more lined up. How's that look? Not quite. Not quite. Just a little. Just there. These roofs are not lining up. Let's get them to line up. Much more like that. I don't like that space in the back. I also don't like where these roofs meet. Down here. Can we shoot this back just a little? Oh, no, that cuts off the door. We are at minimum distance on this setup. Okay, okay. Well, that's what we build around then. So instead, this is what we'll do. Can't do that. Can't scoot it a little. Is that right? Okay. Okay. Bring it out. Just a bit more. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Oh, back and forth. Back to the center. It's not that bad. But the solution to it is not that difficult. Just gotta do something like this. That in. Doesn't mess up anything on the other side. Fine there. Right down, just a touch. Just a touch. Over here. Like that. Okay. How's that look? That looks pretty good. Okay. Okay. And now, put in a few last touches. Do a double here. Double there. Maybe one right here as well. That's real nice. Alright. I think I'll put a pause on it there for the video. Just over half an hour. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll definitely be doing more of these. Let me know if you liked them. Or if you liked it, rather. And if you'd like to hear anything else in the future. And have a good night.